Right now for an update on news in the South Island where, amongst other things, a man is running 617 kilometres around Hagley Park. And Claire Sherwood from Newstalk ZB, the South Island News Director, you've been right across it, Claire. What is the good cause here? Tell us all about it.
Yeah, the good cause that Morgan Bartram is doing this for, Garth, is all about raising awareness for mental health and ultimately suicide prevention. The significance there of the 617 kilometres that he's running this week is that is the number of people who died by suicide last year. A lot of people don't realise that our suicide toll is more than double what our national road toll is. It's a significant problem that we have. Morgan Bartram's a young guy here in Christchurch. He himself speaks quite openly about his struggles with mental health and the fact that he simply finds 617 to be far too high a number for a small nation like New Zealand. So he's been training for the last year. Some days after work, he's been running a full marathon in order to get his fitness up to scratch, to start today on the first day of Suicide Prevention Month to run this 617 kilometres. So he'll run around and around Hagley Park doing about 100 Ks each day. And then Sunday, he's got a quiet day, just 17 Ks for him this Sunday. And the whole idea is to raise money for I Am Hope. So he's encouraging people to go down to support him. The run's underway. He's a couple of laps in. To give you an idea, the 100 Ks a day will mean he'll be doing more than 20 laps of Hagley Park every day, and all for a good cause.
I was just trying to work out whether it was on the trails or around the circumference, because there's a wee bit of a difference how many times you'd go around there, but it's a beautiful park to be running around anyway, and a really worthy cause. Look, tell me as well about the lineup for an iconic South Island music festival that's just been announced. What's the go there?
Yeah, so Rolling Meadows has been in the news a bit lately. This is the music festival that was up at Waipara since 2021, and the organisers have been making plans to move it closer to Christchurch, to a plot of land at Bottle Lake Forest. Now, it hasn't been without controversy, though. They've been struggling to get resource consent since the start of this year. The latest update from Council is that the resource consent remains on hold while they're waiting for some more information from the organisers of Rolling Meadows around things like reorienting the stages and putting some walls up in order to protect the sound filtering into the nearby houses and try to direct the sound towards the ocean. Now, despite that, the organisers are pushing ahead. There's been some concern about whether they should be selling tickets under pre-sale until that resource consent is approved and releasing the lineup, which is set to be done today. That said, the organisers are pushing forward. They say they've provided everything they can to Council and that they will be releasing that lineup at about 5:30 this afternoon. The good news after some of our coverage from our newsroom is that if by chance the resource consent is not approved, they're promising festival goers that their money will not be wasted. They will return to the old site at Waipara. So very much a watch this space for those who want to go to Rolling Meadows, particularly at the new venue. But the organisers are pushing ahead regardless.